This is Bill Romanowski, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
This is Kyle Nash, the student of the game, here with the 3-Point Conversion here at Orlando, Florida, in Camping World Stadium after the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl took place. The biggest blowout in the game's history is the LSU Tigers derail the Purdue Boilermakers 63-7. That's right, you heard it literally in the game's history. No team has scored more points, and there's not been a bigger point differential in the history of the Citrus Bowl. We're talking about even before it was the Tangerine Bowl going that far. Now, with all that being said, Purdue did have their own set of challenges coming into the game. They had a number of players with opt-outs. Their starting quarterback, Aiden O'Connell, their best receiver, Charlie Jones, both out, a top corner missing, a top tight end also out. And all of this led to the unique situation they had to prepare for, even with all the coaches moving. That's right, Jeff Brom, the brother of Brian Brom, the interim head coach, left for Louisville. So Brian Brom was here with the help of NFL Hall of Famer Drew Brees to coach the game. Here's what he said about the unique situation they had to deal with in this matchup.
Coach, Kyle Nash, 3-Point Conversion. I know this situation leading up to the game was pretty unique. Are there any particular lessons or anything you were doing in preparing for the game this week?
Yeah, it was very unique. The whole month had a lot of different things happening. Obviously starting with Jeff taking the Louisville job, and then multiple assistant coaches also departing at that time. And then you start talking to our senior players that were really most of our production throughout the season. And, guys with NFL futures that wanted to protect themselves and didn't feel like it was in their best interest to play, so you lose a lot of firepower there off the top. And then your guys, it's in flux, right? So who's gonna be the new coach? Does the new coach want me? Do I need to get in the transport portal? Your coach is in the same position. Do I have a job once the bowl gets over? So a lot of things happening, going on, but in all honesty, I felt like the coaches stayed locked in. I felt like the players were locked in. We just couldn't get done today.
Now, say what you will about the offense, there were a lot of scores put up and a lot of production overall from LSU. But what really put the nail in the MVP award was one Malik Neighbors, not only going for 163 yards, including a 75-yard touchdown on his 9 receptions, but he also completed a pass to his quarterback, Jaden Daniels, who was himself a big part of the game as a dual threat. And here's Malik talking about his feeling in receiving that award.
Malik, congratulations on getting the Player of the Game award there. 163 with 9 catches, then getting to throw one as well. It's a pretty complete day. Have you ever had a day better than that, or what does it feel like to deliver on the stage like this?
It's a big stage to come out here, in Orlando, in the Citrus Bowl, and perform at a high level and win the MVP award. So 3 drops, that I could have easily caught, could have changed that, but I'm very happy with the outcome of this game. Hoping to carry on into next year.
Of course, this win gives LSU their 10th victory as they go on with full steam ahead into the next year. First-year coach Brian Kelly, former Notre Dame coach, before coming here to LSU, has been in Orlando for 2 other bowl games. Of course, he won one today against a team he had beaten previously in the past and at Ogeron a number of years back. But nonetheless, LSU's Brian Kelly puts up the 10th win, another 10th win in his coaching career, and he talks about how that's a reward for the great work that the Tigers have put in this season.
This one was really big. It obviously was a convincing win. It showed more about how our guys handled distractions, but when it's time to get back to preparation, how they can prepare and not be distracted by doing things like being at the bowl game. And that carries on into next year, where they understand that if they stick with their process and preparation, they're going to be a really good football team. And so we got that accomplish today. I absolutely 100% believe that all three quarterbacks are going to be with us, and all of them we've had conversations with, and feel that that's the direction we're going.
So in a lopsided affair, the Tigers come out on top, and no point in this game could the Purdue Boilermakers get a full head of steam at all, leading to the lopsided victory. Again, a historical one in terms of records for this particular bowl game. This is Kyle Nash, the student of the game, with the 3-point conversion.